Holy shit. He said what?
I choose people who don't want to be written about, on the whole, whose lives are shrouded in mystery, and they want to hide their secrets, and I just love digging away to find out what they don't want us to know.
Have you ever seen that video?
No.
Pull that video up, because it's one of my favorite.
We know now in hindsight that Meghan never really intended to stay. Her guest list to her wedding showed her real ambition was to be a star in California, and Harry's friends were excluded from the guest list in the evening from the dinner.
They said the royal drama had peaked. But this blows everything wide open. Tom Bower, the man who never speaks without proof, is sitting on secret tapes so explosive they could shatter Harry and Meghan's carefully built empire forever. Whispers say they don't just expose lies, they cross the one royal line that's never been crossed. If even a second of this gets out, the fallout won't just rock the palace, it'll rewrite royal history. It started as quiet whispers, but now it's a royal earthquake. Tom Bower, yes, that Tom Bower, is reportedly holding secret tapes that could flip the Sussex story upside down. And when Bower has something, it's not gossip. It's loaded ammo, the kind that makes Harry sweat and Meghan, well, let's just say she's probably already drafting her I'm the Victim Netflix special. Meghan Markle, not to be confused with Meghan Sussex, has been on a mission to rebuild her image. But if these tapes are real, forget rebuilding. We're talking full demolition. Insiders claim the tapes don't show Meghan as the authentic, vulnerable duchess she sells to the world. Instead, picture a behind-the-scenes power player, cold, calculating and plotting the next PR headline like she's ordering coffee. Some clips allegedly have Harry too, saying things that could make his past TV interviews look like bedtime fairy tales. And one clip, apparently so bad, even palace insiders are shocked. It's like watching someone try to play the good royal role while holding the script upside down. One commenter put it perfectly. What empire? Meghan has no empire. Ouch. And here's where it crosses the line. Allegedly, some of these recordings touch on the one subject even the nastiest tabloids avoid. The children. Royal watchers say if those remarks ever go public, it could trigger outrage on a global scale. We're not talking about harmless jokes here. We're talking about words that could turn public sympathy into pure fury overnight. One palace insider supposedly said they were privately horrified. And when they're horrified, you know it's bad. Meghan's defenders will say it's all taken out of context. But let's be real. If it sounds bad and looks bad, well, no amount of yoga breathing fixes that. Behind the palace gates, absolute meltdown. Harry is reportedly pacing the floors, making emergency calls, and grilling his closest friends like he's running a royal FBI. The fear, someone inside their trusted circle pressed record and never stopped. And Harry's stuck. If he denies it, he confirms it. If he stays silent, the press runs wild. It's like watching someone try to put out a house fire with a teacup. Meanwhile, Meghan is said to be on the phone with lawyers, PR teams, and maybe even Oprah. One commenter summed it up perfectly. If a person is not useful to her anymore, she ghosts them. Seems Harry might be learning that lesson the hard way. While Harry's playing detective, Meghan's biggest worry might be her brand, or what's left of it. These tapes drop right as she's trying to land big sponsorships and media deals. Brands love a polished, predictable face. What they don't love, unpredictable scandals that make them trend for the wrong reasons. Executives are reportedly reassessing timelines, which is corporate speak for "we'll call you never." And if the alleged snippets show Meghan rehearsing spontaneous, emotional moments for the cameras, that's a branding nightmare. Imagine selling yourself as the queen of authenticity, only for people to find out you've been reading from a script the whole time. One viewer joked, "Charles didn't marry a yacht girl." True, but Meghan sure studied the captain's manual. At this point, even her most loyal fans might be quietly moving their Team Meghan mugs to the back of the cupboard. Over at Buckingham Palace, they're sticking to the royal playbook. Say nothing, show nothing, and let the storm pass. But behind the scenes, it's chess at grandmaster level. Advisors are gaming out every scenario. What if the kids are mentioned by name? What if other royals are dragged in? What if the tapes are worse than anyone guessed? Harry's reportedly trying to scare Bauer with legal threats. But come on, Bauer's been in hotter water than this and walked out smiling. Some palace sources are worried this won't just be a Sussex problem. If other names pop up in those recordings, the cracks could run straight through the monarchy itself. And all the while, Meghan's probably on a video call somewhere, talking about empowerment while secretly Googling how to disappear from headline. By now, the media's smelling blood in the water, and they're circling fast. Journalists have already given it a name, the Bauer tapes, and it's being whispered about like it's Watergate for the Windsor era. Newsrooms are scrambling, trawling through old interviews, comparing Meghan and Harry's past statements with whatever's rumored to be on those tapes. Some reporters are even cross-referencing tone and speech patterns, like amateur CSI agents, hoping to catch the smallest inconsistency. The frenzy is so intense that one network allegedly offered 6 figures for just a 30-second clip. Think about that. 30 seconds of audio worth more than most people's yearly salary. On social media, it's a war zone. Some accounts are posting leaked snippets that could be real, could be AI, or could just be someone in their kitchen talking into a toaster. No one can tell, and that uncertainty makes people even crazier. Memes are everywhere. One shows Meghan holding a microphone with the caption, "Meghan Markle, the Queen of I don't know what this means, but I'm going to say it anyway." Fan pages and royalists are going head-to-head in comment sections, with thousands of replies in full caps. And then there are the casual drive-by comments like, "What empire? Meghan has no empire," which rack up likes because, well, they're short, brutal, and to the point. It's chaos. The kind of chaos the internet feeds on, and exactly the environment where rumors grow into truth overnight. While the online battlefield rages, Meghan's allegedly calling in every crisis PR expert she can find. The kind of consultants who charge more per hour than most people make in a week. Some sources claim she's considering a preemptive interview, maybe even an exclusive sit-down to set the record straight before Bauer can drop the tapes. But the risk? If she speaks too soon, she confirms the story exists. If she waits, she loses control of the narrative. It's the ultimate catch-22. Harry's situation is even more complicated. He reportedly has no idea how much Bauer has, or even what exactly was recorded. Was it one conversation? Several? Are there parts where Meghan was alone? Are there comments he made offhand that could now be twisted into something else entirely? That kind of uncertainty is mental torture, especially for someone who spent years railing against media intrusion. To make matters worse, insiders say there's panic rippling through other corners of the royal family. If Harry and Meghan's private moments were captured, who's to say other royals weren't too? Imagine the bombshell if Charles, Camilla, William, or Kate's names are mentioned in the wrong tone or context. What started as a Sussex scandal could spiral into a full-blown royal crisis. And here's the kicker. No one knows when, or if, Bauer will actually drop these tapes. He said nothing publicly, hasn't denied a thing, and that silence is terrifying for the people on the other end of it. Every day they wait, the pressure builds, and in the court of public opinion, silence is often taken as guilt. If these tapes are real, they're not just an embarrassment. They could be the fuse that blows up everything the Sussexes, and maybe even the monarchy, have been trying to hold together. So here's the million-dollar question. If these tapes drop, is this the moment Harry and Meghan's carefully crafted story crumbles for good? Or will they somehow spin it into their greatest comeback? Will the palace step in to protect them, or quietly let them burn to save the crown? And more importantly, if you heard the raw, unedited truth, would you still be on their side? Because when that play button is finally pressed, there's no going back for them or for us.